I'm Iola Brubaker with the Copper Country Great Start Collaborative. I'm the director there. The Copper Country Great Start Collaborative is a group of individuals and organizations that really want to see improvement in early childhood programs and services in the three-county area, Baraga, Houghton, and Keweenaw. And it consists of parents, child care providers, healthcare providers, schools, and pretty much everyone else who works with children pre-birth to age 8. So the Great Start Collaborative isn't a service organization necessarily. We're more of a community system change organization. So what we do is we look at the data for Houghton, Baraga, and Keweenaw counties, and we identify areas that there sometimes needs improvement. Or we identify areas that we're having high success, and we make sure people know about it. So between conception and age 5, the majority of the child's brain develops. 90% of brain development happens in those first 5 years. And so we need to, as a community and as a culture, really embrace those years and ensure that families have access to good quality health care, they have access to child care, educational materials, all of those things that help that brain grow and develop to its full potential. Start Small was a project that really developed out of community need to meet the child care demands. We did some studies and some research and learned that we had 1,300 children with all parents in the workforce, but only around 550 child care slots, meaning we had a shortage of over 600 slots for child care. And so we worked with the county commissioners, Keweenaw Economic Development Association, Keweenaw Community Foundation, and many, many other community partners to develop a one-on-one coaching plan that people can access and get help in starting their own small business in the childcare world. I love to celebrate my colleagues when they have wins. And it's fun to hear about wins in other industries that I'm not necessarily aware about. I attended SparkPlug a couple years ago and learned about a new app that someone developed. Never even thought about that even being a need. And so that's where SparkPlug comes in. It teaches us the great things that are happening in our local community and allows us to better understand each other, celebrate our wins, and really showcase why the Copper Country is a great place to live.
Hi, I'm Meneguzzo. I'm the Executive Director of the Keweenaw Community Foundation. Really, our mission at the Community Foundation is to identify what the needs of our community are and help fill those needs with different resources. Sometimes those resources come from financial resources that we have through gifts from donors, and sometimes those resources are things like they need extra staff help or capacity to help do a project, and we're coming together and trying to problem solve and identify other resources that might be outside of the community. So those would be some of the things that we really help to support. We do grant making, that's one of our main programs, but we also do community collaborative work, working on a lot of different issues that the community is facing, and those change from time to time. So the exciting work is that we're always staying in relationship with the community to understand how we can be helpful and how we can really serve. And what I love about the Community Foundation is pretty much on a daily basis I'm learning something new. I probably would consider myself quite a nerd for learning, and so I love that each time I'm sitting in a meeting I'm kind of like, oh, I had no idea this is how this works, or this is what's going on, or these are what opportunities are here. So for me, it's there's so much personal growth that I can do and professional growth, so I've really, really appreciated that about the work. There is a lot of struggle, there's a lot of challenge, there are a lot of things that are difficult right now, whether it's in our community or in our state or in our nation or in our world. And I feel so privileged to be in the role I am because I get to see such a beautiful side of humanity. I get to see how generous people are. I get to see how much they care about the lands, the waters, the peoples, and how they're so active in whether it's giving their financial resources or their time. The amount of volunteers that really help hold up our community is just mind-blowing to me. So I think the opportunity to say thank you and to appreciate what people are doing to make our community a better place, a place where people can be healthy and thrive, that to me is really what I appreciate so much about being here and the work that I get to do every day.
Hi, my name is Todd Gast, and I'm with the City of Hancock, Community Development for the DDA. And I also work with the Dollar Bay Celebration Committee. I'm also on the Canal Run Committee. I'm also on the Bridge Fest Committee. And there's a couple more in there too, but maybe the list is a little too long. Well, I think that all of these committees that I mentioned are very important for the health of our community. Health meaning healthy communities have events and celebrate ourselves. And in that, we need those committees and those people to help plan those events that we have. And especially Bridge Fest takes approximately almost a year to plan. A lot of people don't even know that, but there is a lot of work that comes along in that. And I belong with the Dollar Bay Celebration Committee, and then we spend months planning our 4th of July and 3rd of July celebrations. Canal Run, again, almost a year of planning for that. These are really very big, integral parts of our community. Oh, it's really very surprising, first of all, to me, that these folks wrote such kind words about what I'm doing for the City of Hancock and the town of Dollar Bay. I'm a little just kind of taken back by it. I think it's really, really wonderful. I just really have to also give nods to the teams that I work with, because without those people, it is really going to be difficult to do things, right? And you need people, and it's one thing that I constantly put out there. We can't do community things without the community support, without having people that care get involved in our community. And I always say, if somebody comes and asks you, we need you to help us, whatever you can do, volunteer, open up your wallet a little bit, spread the word, do what you can to help out, make these celebrations happen, because this is building those memories, right, for our youth, for our kids. Like a lot of kids will say, hey, you're the parade guy. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm the parade guy. But the kids remember things, and they really, it's a part of their growing up that they are going to really embrace. And we hope to be able to bring younger people in. Like I said before, like passing that baton on and creating these awesome memories and traditions in our hometowns.